Hi, English 31 01 peeps. Dr. Etheridge here. Sorry, I'm eating my lunch. At the end of week 9, trying to answer some questions that you all had about resumes and major project 2. Some of the most often asked questions about major project 2 are confusion about the purpose. The purpose is to dig into at least 3 documents that are professional documents writing in your field. So actually going to find examples of these real life documents. If you need help finding them, let me know, but documents that the kind of people that you are aspire to be professionally, the kind of professionals you are would write. So SOAP notes if you're a surgeon or a psychologist, incident reports, or citations if you're getting into law enforcement. Aftercare for surgery if you're a medical professional or a veterinarian. Lots of different kinds of things. If you're going to be a teacher, lessons plans, newsletters, communication with parents, different kinds of writing as well. So you want to find actual documents of these, and you're going to begin analyzing them. 3 documents. That's the overall arc of that as well. And yes, you need to be working on 3 documents. I think that generally covers the questions. If you have more specific questions, I'm answering you each individually. In terms of the resumes, I'm sorry, looping back. There was a question, can I look at examples of student work from previous semesters? And yes, I will post those for next week so you can begin looking at what those examples look like. Moving on to the questions of resumes. A lot of questions about format. I know it's a slippery answer, but different formats for different career fields. I maintain 2 resumes because I'm a working technical writer and I am a professor and educator. As an educator, you always put your education up front, because if you don't have the degrees, you can't do the job, and then experience and then some other things as well. Technical writer, they don't really care if you've got a degree. I mean, it helps, but it's a lot more important your experience. So I use a functional resume, and I put the different kinds of writing I've done. I list the companies I've done the writing for, and then at the very end, I list my education because I think it's important that I am a degreed professional. But in the field, my degrees are not as important as what I've done and who I've worked for. 2 completely different resumes for different people. Another thing about the functional resume, if you have gaps or a non-traditional career, it's more important to emphasize skills than chronological work that you've done. So find the resumes that work best for your career. And I will be going over them and giving you critiques and examples. I think things are going well. We're early in the process. The biggest thing I would suggest is don't procrastinate. Get started finding those documents, get started. I've given you a little guide to begin to analyze the documents. You will never be, whenever you do professional writing, you never feel ready, but just get something on paper so you can get started. The same thing with your resumes as well. Some of y'all will use the kind of templates that Word provides you. They're okay, but it's better to create your kind of own resume from scratch so you can emphasize the data that you want to emphasize. That's really all I've got for this week. Again, I am responding to each of y'all's questions individually. If you have any questions generally, or if I can be of help, please let me know. Thanks, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.